What's made Milwaukee famous has made a loser out of me. What's made Milwaukee famous? Little Jerry Lee Lewis for you tonight. My name is Keith Williams with Fret More Guitar Lessons, where we fret more, stress less, and make a whole lot of music. We'll make some music on this great Friday night. I appreciate y'all tuning in as always. And this goes out to my good friend Dag, who requested this great song. He's I think he requested another one there, another place, another time, another awesome song there. Jerry Lee had out, and he's got some great stuff. But anyway, I did a cover on this as well, so you can check out the cover just to listen to or to follow along with once I show you the chords here tonight. Just a 3-chord country song, can't hardly beat that. It is in C, so we're going to have an F chord in there, but F's not too bad, and if you haven't learned that F chord, you need to go ahead and probably learn that anyway. And only thing you could do different, you could move it up. If you want, I don't know, it might be a little higher if you moved up, of course, to D. You have D, G, and A. You could do it there, or you could back it up, and play it in capo and play it in a B, or you play it A. You could play it A, have an A, D, and E. It'll be a little easier for you. But I'm doing it in the chord or the key that he did it in, and so we're going to learn it in C tonight, and that's just like I say what I did the cover in. So here's C. There's an F, and there's a G, and we've got a D in there too. I said 3 chords. Boy, I lied about that, didn't I? Yeah, so it ain't 3 chords. So if you did it in D, which like I said, it's going to be higher, it'd be D, G, A, and E. Okay. Or if you did it in A, it'd be A, D, E, and G. Okay. So, but anyway, I'm just going to give you the one version tonight, all right? And there's a little bit of a break in the beginning where it just goes through the little chord progression there. And I'm just playing around the chords. I'm not doing anything fancy, so I'm not really going to show you anything. I mean, I can get up there and show it to you, but I'm not going to. I make it up as I go every time, so it's going to be different every single time. So the cool thing about doing this is just in country music anyway, is just playing around the chords. So it's. Let me show you that one more time. Like I said, I probably won't play it the same way, but I'm working on this D string here, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, I started that wrong. I'm going to the F first. Okay, so that's just some fun stuff. I may get into that a little more, maybe have a lesson on just that. But again, you can just run through the chords. It's not a big deal. Just kind of play it. I'm just doing really a lot of hammer-ons. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm really not. I'm doing hammer-ons on my middle finger there, on both the F and the C and the G. Okay, so that's all I'm doing there. Nothing fancy. Okay, so we do that little opening there, and I may not be phrasing this quite right, but I kind of do my own thing a little bit. I mean, it's close, but some of the verses here, I might not be phrasing them exactly like he does, but that's okay. That's okay. And you may not either. So, you do things the way you want to do them. Main thing is when you get to that, what's made Milwaukee famous has made a fool out of me. If you get that right, the rest of it ain't as big a deal. Because that's the main part of that's what everybody's going to remember, how that goes. Because the rest of it, he is singing it, but there's parts where he goes up and it's pretty cool. But there's parts of it, he is singing it, but it's almost like a recitation to an extent. Okay. So anyway, all right, so here's the first verse. It's late, and she's waiting, and I know I should go home to F, but every time I start to C, now to D, they play another song G, now we're going to C, then someone buys another round, and wherever F drinks are free, Here's our, I guess would be the chorus here. What's made Milwaukee famous has made a fool out of me. Back to C. Okay, then we're going to the next part. I guess, I don't know if this is really considered a verse or a bridge. I'm not sure because it's different than that first part there. And the part we're getting ready to learn here, he does that twice. Okay, he does it once, and then there's a little break in the middle, just like we did at the beginning. As a matter of fact, he does the same exact break, and then he goes and sings this part that I'm getting ready to show you again. Does that again, and then repeats the last line, what's made Milwaukee famous, and ends it. All right, so anyway, I didn't need to tell you all that right now, but what I wanted to show you is I'm doing a little walk up. You don't have to do this. We're on the, in the C there. We're going to the G here in this next part first, okay? We're going to the, instead of where before we went to the F first, we're going to the G first here. So like I say, it's a little different part, like maybe like a bridge or something in the song. And we're going to be on the A string, 3rd fret. And we're going to the 2nd fret. And then open A. Okay, so A3, A2, and open A. And then to the G. And then we'll just pluck that, the E string there, which is the G note. Excuse me, the G note there. E string on the 3rd fret, okay? And that's something cool you can do in any, really in any, especially country music, it's just... just these little runs or walk-ups or walk-downs or whatever you want to call them. Just really enhance the song. So, all right, so we're going to walk up to that G there, okay? And again, I'm probably not going to phrase this like he does, but I don't mean to, I'm not apologizing for that. I'm just letting you know, so if you go, oh, he didn't do that right, he didn't do that right. Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you I'm not doing it right to start with. So anyway, so I'm letting you know ahead of time there. So all right, here's our walk-up. Baby's begging me not to go. Now we're going to F. So many times before C. Now to G. She says love, happiness. Now to D. Can't live behind those. Now to G. Swinging doors. Now to C. Now she's gone. And I'm to blame. To F now. Too late I finally see. Here's our little chorus, I guess you'd call it. What's made Milwaukee famous? See, has made a loser out of me. Okay, so that changes from fool. The first one is fool. This one is loser. All right, so that's the whole song right there. And then what he does is he goes through the chord progression that we did in the beginning as the intro to F, to C, down to G. You could actually do that walk up in that intro. Come to think of it, if we just done this down to F, G, so you could do that walk up there if you wanted to use it there in the intro as well. I didn't do that, but you can. And all right, so he does that little thing, and then he goes right back in and does that part that we just did. So I won't do that again, but then once he's done with that, he repeats that last line. Okay, what's made? And he goes back to the F. What's made Milwaukee famous? Has made a loser out of me. And what I did there, I'm still doing that hammer on that C chord on the D, the D string, 2nd fret. One more time. So. And again, that's what's cool about that is, again, when you're in C, you can do that same lick to end every country song just about that you're playing in C, and you're ending there. And if it's a slower song, I mean, that's a slow song there, but if you know, sometimes it may be one where you're just okay. You just do that one time, and so I'm raising up my middle and ring finger, but I'm really concentrating on that D string on the fourth string. Okay, but I mean, you get the effect of both the D and A string, the fourth and fifth. But anyway, great song, and appreciate y'all tuning in as always. And Dag, I hope if you watched the lesson here that you got something, a little something out of this. Anyway, maybe you got maybe like I'm not ever watching this guy again. I don't know. Whatever you get out of it, as long as you get something out of it, that's the main thing. Something positive comes from it for you anyway. But anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in as always. And if you could give us a thumbs up on this one, subscribe to us if you would. Check out our links down below. There's some really cool stuff down there. I promise you, I would not steer you astray or steer you wrong or whatever, however that goes. I'm real bad with cliches to get them all jumbled up and stuff. Anyway, what else we got going on? Oh, yes. Share us on social media. Facebook, Twitter, doesn't matter. Share us on something, you know. And we appreciate all the support and all the help. And check out our other videos out there. Like I say, check out the cover of this song if you want to follow along and you see all the changes and everything going on throughout the song. And I hope you're having a great Friday night. We'll see y'all next time. Thanks.